The days in Shimmerwood stretched long and tense, each hour marked by an ever-growing sense of dread. Kaelen and Astra moved carefully through the twisted trees and mist-laden paths, the unnatural silence pressing down on them. Every step felt heavier than the last, as if the forest itself were watching, waiting for something to unfold. Astra floated beside him, her golden glow a reassuring beacon in the oppressive gloom. Kaelen tried to keep his senses sharp, his mind focused, but the days of travel were wearing on him. His muscles ached, his eyes grew heavy, and despite Astra's constant vigilance, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was closing in. After days of endless walking, the air around them grew colder, tinged with a faint metallic scent. Kaelen felt a chill run down his spine. "Astra," he murmured, gripping his staff tightly. "Do you feel that?" Astra's form suddenly flared, her glow intensifying and her body expanding, shimmering with raw energy. She grew into an imposing dragon figure, her ethereal form stretching and strengthening solid, ready to defend if needed. "Yes," she replied, her tone sharper than usual. "We're not alone." They continued forward cautiously, Kaelen's heart pounding as the mist thickened, swirling around them until it formed a nearly impenetrable wall. The trees around them seemed to twist into unnatural shapes, their bark darkened, branches clawing at the air like skeletal fingers. Kaelen's heart pounded, and he steadied his breathing, trying to quell the fear rising within him. And then, through the haze, a figure appeared. It was unlike anything Kaelen had seen, a spectral form, tall and imposing, its body translucent and shimmering with an eerie blue light. It drifted just above the ground, ethereal and ghostly, its face obscured by a hood of shadow. The air around it pulsed with a menacing energy, and wisps of dark mist trailed from its outstretched hands. Kaelen felt his blood run cold. What is that?" "A Spectral Guardian," Astra answered, her voice low and filled with caution. "It's a powerful entity created by the Obsidian Wraith. Such beings are bound to its will, serving as sentinels to protect the corrupted shard. They guard the forest with their lives, or whatever remains of them." Kaelen swallowed hard, his grip tightening on his staff. He had read only fragments about spectral guardians in his studies, stories told by elder mages to remind apprentices of the dangers lurking in Shimmerwood. But standing before one now, he understood just how much those stories had left out. This creature radiated an aura of ancient power, a force that seemed to drain the warmth from the very air around it. Astra continued, her gaze fixed on the Guardian. "They are remnants of souls bound to the forest, their wills twisted and reshaped by dark magic. A spectral guardian is more than just a spirit. It possesses strength beyond the physical, able to manipulate shadows and draw on the energy of the corrupted shard." Kaelen took a deep breath, steadying himself. "Is there any way to reason with it?" "No," Astra replied, her tone hard. "These creatures are bound by the Obsidian Wraith's command. They know only their duty, and they will stop at nothing to fulfill it." The Spectral Guardian remained motionless, its hollow gaze fixed on Kaelen. It seemed to recognize the bond between him and Astra, as if sensing the very magic that connected them. Its eyes glowed brighter, a cold light that pierced through the mist, and it raised one ghostly hand, the shadows around it writhing and darkening. Kaelen's heart pounded as he locked eyes with the creature. He could feel its presence pressing against him, suffocating, relentless. He steadied himself, drawing on every lesson he had learned, every ounce of courage he could summon. The battle ahead would test him in ways he hadn't yet imagined. He took a step forward, raising his staff, and the Spectral Guardian mirrored him, its form shifting and pulsing with dark energy. The mist closed in, swallowing the edges of the forest, leaving Kaelen, Astra, the Spectral Guardian, and its four-legged companion locked in a silent standoff. And then, with a breath of resolve, Kaelen braced himself to engage.